Last year in Japan, my friend Yuji gifted me this snowboard. It's a 152 Kura shaped dart, and I'm heading back to Japan in 2 days. But I'm planning on doing a lot of POV shots, and when shooting a POV in snow, which is white, this board doesn't really stand out that much. So today, we're gonna customize this thing. First things first, I need to give this board a really light sand, because it's really shiny at the moment, and paint doesn't really stick to shiny stuff that well. Now we have a board that's just completely white and unbranded. We can get to painting it. But what design? If we go over here to my inspiration board, I've always wanted a snowboard or surfboard that looks like this. Because in my opinion, in this world, there's only 2 things that are actually cool, and that's checkers and flames. But first, before I do anything to this board, I need to take a thumbnail with a paintbrush and some random galaxy goop. Because on YouTube, it seems to be that's the only way to do a thumbnail if you're customizing something. Oh, there we go. The thumbnail is done. I don't know why every customization YouTube video has the freaking goop, man. It has the goop. People fiend for the goop. Like the kids yearn for the mines, I yearn for the goop. My next video will be customizing my inflatable Jesus, customizing the carpet, customizing this plant, customizing my girlfriend, customizing the world. I've said customizing too much and now it sounds weird to me. This is a visual representation of how it looks in my head now. Customizing. The word has lost all meaning to me. I've said it too much. First, I have to figure out the checkered border that's gonna go around the whole thing. Now I'm trying to figure out the flames. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna freehand all of this. It doesn't really need to be perfect because, you know, perfection is robotic. Imperfection has character and is human. And I am not a robot. But the next step is cutting this out and then we can draw it on the board and then flip it over and see how it actually looks. Heck yeah! This looks so good! It looks exactly how I thought it would. It's so sick. Alright, now we have the whole design laid out. We can get to actually painting this. But first we need some supplies. This next part's gonna be super boring and time consuming. I have to mask off all of these lines. But don't worry, for you watching, it'll probably only take like 5 seconds. That took around an hour to do, but finally got it all masked out. I want to try to go for this look. So I'm going to start with the yellow, then the orange, and then finish with the red to just go around the outlines. And what really sucks is, just started raining, so I might have to do this inside, which is going to be stinky. Stinky! Go on, just walk away. Go on, your choice is made. Go on, and disappear. Go on. Now we have the base yellow coat down. It's time to add the orange. And to do that, I have to kind of add it in this like feathering kind of way. I've done a little practice on a piece of paper. I think it turned out pretty good. This is tricky because normally to do something like this, you would use an airbrush gun instead of cans. But I don't have an airbrush gun and I don't know how to use one. So cans are my only option. I'm thinking of spraying like along here and then seeing what spills over. I'm peeling off all the masking tape. This should be really satisfying. Look at that! Ooh! Ah, it turned out so good. That looks better than I could ever imagine. That looks so sick. So yeah, I'm gonna let this fully set and then I'll come back tomorrow morning and we'll do the checkers and the logo. And the board will pretty much be done, ready to go. 'Tis the next day. So the whole thing's dried out. I just put all of this masking tape around because I'm going to do a red pinstripe that runs the whole exterior, but it sits a little bit out from where this ends, like this. You can see there's a white gap. There we go. Pinstripe's done. Next step is putting on the checkers. And instead of going through the hassle of masking out each checker, I'm just gonna do it with a paint pen. And to make this look good, the checkers can't be like straight on. They have to be angled checks. I've gone through and ticked each box that I'm gonna do black, just so I don't make a mistake when I'm coloring them in, because there's so many blocks I need to paint black that it's gonna be so time consuming and so draining that I'll probably just lose focus. So I need these ticks here to keep me on track. first round of check is done. And while we wait for all of these to set, I'm gonna work on the logo. I've painted a Karoo board in the past, and I put this logo, which is a parody of the Mayhem surfboard logo, and I really like how it looks. So I'm gonna put the exact same logo on the new board. So I made the stencil, drew on the logo, finished the checkers, sealed everything with some clear coat. Then it was about time to head to Japan to ride some of the best snow in the world. They're out there everywhere.
So hard living with the things you do to me. My things are getting so strange. I like to tell.
I'm currently in Tokyo. I'm here for one night, and then tomorrow we fly to the North Island, because that's where the snow is. And I don't know how, but I booked a room with 2 beds, and there's only one real use for that.
Oh, I see a man in the back, as a matter of fact.
Bazinga.
As red as the sun.
It's the next day. We have one more flight and then a bus ride, and then we're in Niseko and we're in the snow. I'm trying to get in as much fruit as I can right now, because I know once I get to Niseko, I'm pretty much gonna be on a rice and noodle diet. And I'm not trying to do a constipation speedrun, so I will not be constipated! But I forgot to mention, we're going to Niseko to meet up with some of my friends. If you've been watching me for a while, you probably already know exactly who they are.
Oh yeah, it's like lightning. Everybody was frightening, and the music was soothing.
Bags fully checked in. Let's go to Sapporo. Nothing like plastic ice cream and plastic noodle babies. If I had money, I would. I just bought this bottle of water where they gave me a ton of change. Let's see how we did. Oh, dang it, I got one of the freaking noodle packets. I wanted the baby.
And the man at the back said everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said fire on the back, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
Change of plan. I was originally gonna get the bus, but now I'm getting a train to another town, and then my friend's gonna pick me up from there. Made it. Now we're just waiting for the homies to get here.
A few moments later.
I've been out here looking for TJ to pull up in a car. They're all right there. Look at him run! He's running! Yo! How are you?
We got you. We had the high ground.
Bro, how long were you there?
It's like 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
Nailed for time. The storm starts tonight, and it's gonna dump every day, I think, for the rest of the time you're here. Or at least for the foreseeable future. It hasn't snowed much the last 12 days. It's pretty rough right now.
Oh man, well, good thing I packed the snow. Paint job survived.
Dude, that's so
Thanks.
Oh, wow. That's so dope.
Oh, thanks. I came out a lot better than I thought it would.
Oh yeah, it was electric, so frantically hectic, and the band started leaving.
We're here at Moiwa. We're squad. This is insane.
And the man at the back said everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said fire on the rock, and it turned into a ballroom blitz.
That kid's on the surface.
I was in Japan for 2 weeks and got some crazy powder days. So make sure to subscribe and come back for the next 2 videos because you won't want to miss them.